two super nefarious individuals. Listen, if they wear black hats, you really can't trust them, man. So you sure can't
Wow.
trust landlord from
Wow.
Alabama. If they wear run the damn ball hats, they are not to be trifled with. But I got my brother landlord from Alabama and the big cuzzo, West Coast Cowboy in the building, man. How y'all boys doing?
What's happening? Cowboys UnCut, man. Nobody better. Let's do it.
Man.
We got somebody in house over there. West Coast is in Dallas right now. I seen your video say you was jet lag. How you feeling, man?
Shoot, man, I'm still jet lagged, bro. I'm still jet lagged. I mean, I literally woke up a couple minutes before you guys hit me. Like I'm still jet lagged. Keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like it was different flying in at like 5 a.m. Like I'll never do that again. And like this is some stuff I did for a playoff game only. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
As
But
long as
hey,
you ain't lagging when it's time for the game. You know what I'm saying? We need the full West Coast. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, we need the real West Coast. We need the Kanye of this Dallas Cowboy content shit in there, man.
Facts. We
We,
need
we
you in there banging.
Yeah, we need all that energy in the world, man. And speaking of West Coast Cowboy, West Coast is really like the president because this man be in the city moving like a ghost. He just pop up with a couple millionaires, ain't gonna tell nobody shit.
Ain't
But
gonna
if,
say nothing.
but if you are in Dallas tomorrow, 915 Tours presents West Coast Cowboys playoff pep rally. And you see, man, he done linked up with some of the biggest heavy hitters in Cowboy Nation, man. There's Malik Hooker in the building, man.
Lawrence Armstrong,
Hey, DA, who out here,
Ranye.
one yay Tom, man. Oh, just out here catching bodies, man, with all the heavy hitters in Dallas Cowboy Nation, man. So y'all make sure that y'all tap in. January 13th, which is tomorrow at 4 p.m. And Wes, let them boys know some more specifics about this, man.
Man, hey man, it's going down tomorrow. The tickets are $80, basically $20 an autograph. You rock with your boy West Coast. I'm gonna make sure you get in. Don't trip. Inbox me if you need help getting in. You feel me? I got some VIP, I got some discounted tickets for a couple folks that I'm gonna be giving and be hooking up. You know what I'm saying? So tomorrow, I'm in tomorrow. I got Lawrence Armstrong, I got Wanye Thomas, I got Malik Hooker and Neville Gallimore. They all pulling up tomorrow. You feel me? They pulling up tomorrow for Cowboys West Coast Cowboys prep rally. You feel me? So I need everybody to pull up tomorrow. Hold on real quick. Boop, I see you. Pull up tomorrow at 4 p.m. You guys already know it's gonna be a party, man. I got my boy my two live Craig that's gonna be pulling up too. You may not know who he is, but when I promise you, when you hear his voice, he'll sound hella familiar. He's a guy that he does things like me, but he's just been around the world with it. And man, I appreciate everybody that's tapping in tomorrow. But if you're gonna be in the Dallas area tomorrow, if you're gonna be in the Dallas Metroplex area tomorrow, I need you guys to link in with me because I got you. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be dope. We got 4 Dallas Cowboys players coming out. Your ticket's gonna get you in. It's gonna get you autographs. You guys already know ain't no party like a West Coast Cowboy party, man. And whenever I party, I always got them Cowboys with me. You know what I'm saying? So pull up if you can get if you're out here tomorrow. If you're out here tomorrow, if you are out in the Dallas area tomorrow, you need to pull up to my event. You feel me? Pull up on me. You feel me?
Oh man.
Pull up
Pull up
on me,
on me.
man. Hey, so it's
Oh,
gonna be
also
lit.
real quick. Also, I'm gonna tell you guys this real quick. Everybody that comes is getting a free entry into a raffle to win 2 field passes too. I'm not giving these away. 915 Tours is. Just letting you know, 915 Tours. What they're doing is everybody that comes to the tailgate is gonna get entered into a raffle to win 2 field passes. The field passes are like $1,100 a piece. You know what I'm saying? So that's a $2,000 value that you get. You're able to win just for coming to the event tomorrow. So what up, my boy Sturdy? I ain't seen you in a minute, my boy. But yeah, if you're coming to the event, you will be entered in the raffle to win 2 field passes. So tap in with your boy, man.
Yes,
And I got my
sir.
Man.
raffle still popping too.
Yeah. So, hey, you get a whole bunch of value out of that, man. You get to meet 4 future Super Bowl champions because the Dallas Cowboys going all the way this year.
Facts.
Hey, you get to rock out with one of the best Cowboy content creators in the business and West Coast Cowboy, man. You're gonna have yourself a good time, and you get an opportunity to get a field pass to be at a playoff game, man. So, what more can you ask for? Hey, so make sure y'all tap in with my boy West Coast, man, to get it in.
Yes,
But hey,
sir, man. Hey, man, I really hate that I'm not gonna be a part of this. You know what I'm saying? But I will be focused in my living room. You understand? Watching the game. You understand? Good grief.
Indeed, man. Hey, but salute to everybody in the building, man. We got over 155 people.
I do want to be there, man. Don't be like that.
Hey, we got 155 people throughout all platforms right now, man. So everybody on every platform.
Hey, have y'all heard that? Hey, have y'all heard that that 21 Savage song where he like say, man, about to go buy me a fifth of hen, buy an ounce of tree. I'm about to go pay for about 10 of my homies to get up in this club, and we lit up in this beach. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking about when you know what I'm saying? You know, when you're young and you just want to go to the club and you hit your homeboy like, hey, you know, you just got paid. You feel me? You got you a new suit, you got a haircut, and you hit your boy, and you're like, hey, say, man, we going to the club tonight. Yeah. You know what I mean? And he'd be like, oh man, I gotta work tomorrow, you know. And he'd be like, man, get dressed, man.
Pay them bills, man. You gotta pay them bills.
Yeah, just talking about you gotta pay your bills, man. What you talking about, bruh? You can go out and stay out all night, and then I will get an Uber for you in the morning. Don't trip, just come. I got the ticket already.
Shout out to our boy Numb Hand Neil with the $5.
See how he changed the subject? That was landlord right there.
That went. Hey, the money calls. You understand? We appreciate you, Mr. Neil.
Indeed. Salute to my boy.
See how he changed the subject?
Don't be like that, Wes.
I hit him up like, hey, I got to. I'm trying to buy we up in this bit. You know what I mean?
Hey, Neil done spun the block. He really is Numb Hand Neil now. My boy done changed his whole.
Hey, I love it.
Salute. He said, I'm self-motivated, but the new nickname and now new handle inspired by it has me extra motivated to slap 213 Packer fans. Got it before checking in. That's some love right there, Neil.
Numb Hand Neil on the loose now.
Numb Hand Neil, the serial slapper. Hey, man, but there is 178 people now. So, you know, the numbers that keep going up. And I need all y'all to hit that like button on all platforms real quick. Let me let the folks know to hit that like and hit that share. Hit the shit out of a Packers fan and hit those Cash App and Super Chats. Now you can tell them whatever you want to tell them now.
Listen, man, I am about to listen. I can get you a Brandon Autry jersey. I can get it for you if you want to order it. I'll get it. But listen to me. Your ass had better not get no goddamn kicker jersey if you ain't got no Dak Prescott jersey first. If you ain't got no goddamn CeeDee Lamb jersey first. If you ain't got no goddamn Mike McCarthy's t-shirt first.
He said
if you ain't got no goddamn Will McClay GM t-shirt. And to be honest with you, you need to have a Dak Prescott t-shirt. Why? Because that was Dak Prescott's homeboy that he vouched for. That's the reason why he even on the team. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. Listen, we love jumping on. Listen to me. Yeah. Hold up. Let me finish now. Because we love to jump on.
Wait a minute.
We love to because, man, the disrespect gotta stop, bro. The subtle disrespect stuff gotta stop, bro. I love my
kettle black, boy. I
love my kicker. I do. I love my kicker. I love him. I love him to death. But I love my kicker the same way I love my tax man. And that is what? He good this year, but I'm always looking for a better one next year. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. What did your tax man got to do just so you can have your business next year, man? Like, damn.
Man. I get irritated, bro. Listen to me. I got Dak Prescott out here fighting for his life. Out here fighting for his life, bro. They don't even want to say Dak is a good quarterback, bro. So when I listen, this was my home. This was one of my number one supporters who asked me for a Brandon Autry jersey right now, and I'm gonna get you the jersey and I'm gonna give you a discount on it because you're my boy. But I'm just saying, and I can say this about him because I know he got multiple jerseys. I'm just saying like this, bruh. When you think of 2023, this season, goddamn it, Brandon Autry better not be the first person that come to your mind, bruh. Dak is playing his ass off, bruh. And at some point, bro, we're going to have to acknowledge that we have the best quarterback in football. Listen, my boy is a second-team All-Pro with better stats than the one who made the actual number one team. What does that let me know? That lets me know that there are players, including writers, also who will literally put hate in front of putting Dak first. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. If Lamar Jackson wasn't playing good, they would have just gave it to somebody, bro. Man. They did whatever they absolutely possibly had to do to make sure Dak did not get no first-team All-Pro. And you know what that means? He ain't winning no damn MVP. So you can stop talking to me about that because it ain't happening. It ain't.
Hey,
I
real
don't get
quick,
that
real
stupid.
quick. Let me show some love to both El Professor for hitting me with a $10 cash app because you a real one, and Corey Vaughn over there hit West Coast to me with a 10-piece. Said West Coast is snowing like crazy in Wisconsin. Doubt I'll get that jersey. It be like that, man. You know the weatherman does not have a snowmobile, but you know God bless America.
Hey, real quick. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for the great day. Lord, I praise you and I press you. I pray that every single Dallas Cowboy fan that is en route to Dallas right now, that you release them airline holds, unless they really can't fly. And if they really can't fly, Lord, melt the ice off the airplane so it can land and melt it, you know what I'm saying? Because listen, I know 3 people right now who
Amen.
don't live in LA, who are stuck at LAX. My boy got his flight delayed 2 times. And the only thing he could do was take a flight from Florida to LA to then fly from LA to Dallas. My dude is doing all this just to get to a game.
Hey, salute to El Professor on my end too. I'm pretty sure you know he's a OG. He probably hit you up too, Wes. So appreciate
Hey, El
you.
Professor, you already know what it is, my boy. Inbox.
Yeah,
Hey,
but hey, look,
everybody that's
hold
trying
up.
to get to this game, salute.
Hold up. I wanted to piggyback off what you were saying because I'm gonna piss y'all off even worse. I'm gonna go take it even a step further.
Hey, it's better be pissed off than pissed on. Go on ahead, brother.
Exactly. But listen, for sure. No R. Kelly's
For
over here.
sure.
But listen,
In every situation in life, it's better be pissed off than pissed on.
listen what I'm saying though. If let's say we see that Lamar was pretty much the buffer, like ain't nobody mad at Lamar winning the MVP because he got one before and he had a good year. It ain't like an astronomical year, but it ain't controversial. But I want you to know if Lamar Jackson wouldn't have won it and Dak Prescott would have been in the same situation, guess what they would have did?
They would have just gave it to anybody, like I just said.
They would have gave that to Tyreek Hill. They would have gave it to somebody else. They still wouldn't have gave it to.
They would have went against.
I promise you that. I promise you.
Bruh, hey, I'm gonna tell you this right here. The only way Tyreek Hill would have won MVP this year is if Dak would have finished first place in the MVP votes. Think of that. I want y'all to think about what I just said. The only way they would have given it to someone other is if Dak would have won it.
Think about this. This proof right here. This finna be quick. This proof right here. Lamar Jackson crept up in the MVP conversation late. Who they was talking about when Dak was leading?
Brock Purdy.
Tyreek Hill too.
Yeah,
they started talking about Tyreek Hill. Real talk.
That's
they wouldn't have gave it to Dak.
Hey, that's a good ass point. You know what you're saying? You know what you're really saying? Think about this. If you look at the MVP race from game 1 to game right now, there has been multiple changes, names that have switched. Brock Purdy, Dak Prescott. Oh, no. Now it's Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott. Whoa. Patrick Mahomes fell off? Okay, he's not in it. Oh, here comes Lamar. Because remember, Lamar had a 9-0 game at one point. He had a game that he was like 9-0 at the beginning of the season. All right. Oh, wait. Here comes Lamar. Okay, now it's Lamar and Dak.
Yeah,
what LandLord just made a phenomenal point. 17 games, it was always Dak versus somebody else.
Never.
So you're gonna tell me in the last 4 weeks that somebody else beats the most consistent guy? I'm gonna ask you guys this question right now. MVP means most valuable player. Bruh, if you take Dak out of this season, what the can the NFL do this year? Everything is about Dak, bruh. Let's not even talk about what the dude do on field. Let's talk about the bills he played, the bills he paid for ESPN, just so y'all can talk about him all day.
Bro, look, I just seen this on the NFL.com.
Football, bro. How is it not possible?
Look, I just seen this on ESPN. I mean, on NFL.com on YouTube. They had the Cowboys on the thumbnail, right? They got CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott on the thumbnail. Literally, when they went to our game, it was like sound mic'd up. When they went to our game, they showed the run pain like 95% of the time. Dak or CeeDee didn't say a word. That shows you what they talking about, bro. Like the Cowboys pay their bills, bro, for real. Like y'all think we playing? They got CeeDee and Dak on the thumbnail, but CeeDee or Dak didn't say a word. Now go show me. Now go watch that and you will see it.
Hey, real quick. Real quick, hey, I'm trying to get to this so I get out the way.
Get the money.
DC for Life, Texas for the $2 super. He just wanted to say, let's freaking go, Cowboys DC for Life, love number 6, and we shall get it. But you both made phenomenal points about hypocrisy. Let me ask y'all a simple question. Has there ever been a quarterback to not even finish top 10 in any major statistic and win MVP outside of Lamar Jackson this year? Because even when Lamar Jackson won it last time, he led the league in touchdowns. So you mean to tell me Dak Prescott, being a 2 seed, being tied for the best record in the NFC, leading the league in touchdown passes without throwing for,
Bro, he should went off the fact that my nigga said he wasn't going to throw 10 interceptions. He did it.
Yeah, and he didn't throw double-digit picks. Double-digit picks. Do you know how hard it is in 17 games?
You know how hard it is to say you're not good? Wait, time out. Do you know how hard it is? Listen, y'all, I'm trying not to be that person in 2024, but every now and then you got to go there, right? So I'm going to go there for 30 seconds, all right? You know how it is to take your nuts out your pants, sit them on the table.
Wait a minute.
Sit them on the table. Hold on.
What I was talking about, Wes. That wasn't what we were talking about.
No. Let me finish. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. If Dak Prescott throws 10 interceptions, the whole world is calling him a liar. That young man, a month before the season started, somebody asked him a dumbass question that you shouldn't even ask no quarterback. How can you guarantee you're not going to throw interceptions? But they asked Dak. You know what Dak said? He didn't shy from the question. See, my real Cowboys fans, they feel me on this. Dak didn't shy from the question. You know what he did? He sat back, he pulled them out, put them on the table, and said, I won't do it. And he did it. That's hard, bro.
Then on top of that, he made
that
a whole video.
Hard, bro.
Look, he made a whole commercial about how he was going to crap on everybody. And actually went and crapped on everybody.
He actually did it.
He said, Lord's predatory birds, then went and beat them boy by 20. You got to love it.
The next week.
Like, bro, Dak is in his bag ridiculously right now, bro. He's in his bag ridiculously, bro.
Y'all think it's a game. Dark side Dak is a real thing, bro.
Hey, real quick, salute to Bobby.
Oh, I like that, Dark side.
Cash App, man. Thank you for the love and support, my brother. And Dark
Shout out to the Cash Appers.
Shout out to the people supporting, man.
But listen to me. That's why I'm so. Because listen to me. When you go into these play, like whenever you see these teams go on these runs and win Super Bowls, there's always one. Like there has to be that. Like listen, I'll give you an example. When the Giants won the Super Bowl, the 2 years, you know the two things that were astronomical. One, their defense was playing bananas. Mm-hmm. And you know who on offense was playing bananas? Their quarterback.
Yeah.
Eli was in his bag, bro. He was in his bag.
Just had a crazy run.
And think about this. The Super Bowl really isn't about playing 17 games good. It's not about that. Winning a Super Bowl really is about playing 3 games good. And I'm going to tell you this right now. If you look at these quarterbacks that are in right now, bro, Dak is the only person that can show you over the last, in a 3-game span, that he can be a consistent quarterback. Bro, nobody's done that. You're going to have to win 3 games. Who else is doing that, bro? And that's why I say, man, that's why I'm very animated. And because, bro, listen to me. I love people who say they're going to do something and then do it. You say you're going to put your hands on me when you see me? Hey, man, when you see me, you better try.
It's up.
And if you try, I might listen to me. We might get down, but when I see you, I'm gonna be like, I got a different respect for him. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have your hands on me.
Hey, he's stepping for real. He's stepping.
He a stepper for real. He a stepper for real.
It's like that for real though, because you have a different respect for people who stand on business. Like that's the whole reason. Like even in school, like it's certain people like you might know you might be able to beat them up. But if he gonna fight every time, you might don't feel like fighting every day. You like, I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna leave him alone because I ain't trying to fight today. You know what I'm saying? It's just a certain respect that you can get when you stand on business. So yeah, Dak been standing on business all year, man. And hey, I'm proud of my QB though. Like we ain't a company like QB.
Go ahead, I heard it. You about to say it.
Wait.
You about to cuss. You about to cuss. I know you were.
I don't use profanity, sir. But I'm just saying.
I heard you cuss. I heard you cuss when we said Nick Saban retired.
Chill out, bro. Hey, if you ain't got video evidence, sir, it didn't happen. Okay. But what I'm saying is,
the fact that he brought up video lets you know that it happened, and he knows.
You might need to let me borrow your glasses in because I can look more convincing when I say it with your glasses. I look more convincing then. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, bro, like I'm proud of my QB, man. Cause like I know he ain't accomplished nothing yet. Honestly, he hasn't. But he has dodged all the naysayers and non-believers all year and played consistently. And it's pretty much what we thought he could be, bro. Like I said, I'm not amazed at it, but I'm just glad that he's getting recognition and other people seeing the greatness of young Ryan Dakota.
He ain't really getting his recognition though. He getting his recognition though.
He getting his
He got
recognition.
all pro.
He got
all
it.
pro.
Bro, he was
He got-
already listen.
Man,
All
hold
pro
on.
for Dak is not. That's not good enough, man. Dak
It's
is
not
an
good.
all pro.
Listen, but he actually got the critique because remember he's had similar years to this, and then he make a Pro Bowl selection.
Literally.
So he had a 37 touchdown, 10 interception year, won 11 games in a year that we won 12. Remember Cooper Rush 1-1, and he didn't even make a Pro Bowl selection, let alone an All Pro.
I believe it.
So,
and I'm gonna tell you this right here.
What's that?
I still feel it's a travesty because he
should have been MVP. Nobody going to argue that he should not have been MVP. The issue is, it's more likely for him to win MVP next year than it is this year because now there's not a stigma. Now there's not a stigma for voting for Dak Prescott to be MVP.
Wait, hey, I gotta ask you a question because there's a crazy comment in the comment box right now. Crazy. I need you to illuminate this. Hey Brandon, I love you, but we was
actually an alternate. So Dak Prescott he was alternate. He was hurt. He didn't want to go to the game. But I understand.
Brandon says Dak is balling because Mike McCarthy has helped turn his game around.
Game up. I agree with that.
I agree partially.
It ain't that Dak was terrible now. It's not that. Like I said, I think this the most consistent Dak though. Like, of course, we seen some lows this season, but his lows wasn't low like we see sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't low.
It wasn't roller coaster. We ain't been the roller coaster Cowboys since McCarthy got here, in my opinion. You remember we used to be like, whoa, we going crazy. Then we terrible. You know what I'm saying? Oh, like the Cowboys back. Then we be like, dang, how we lose to them boys? Like we got one fluke loss. And then we got a real loss. We got another loss. We lost ourselves. And what's the other losses? Miami just a close loss. That's a normal NFL loss. That's 4. What's the last
we got that. We got that. We were supposed to beat you, but we forgot to get off the plane loss.
Yeah,
everybody got that one.
Ooh, talking about Arizona.
Wait,
I said Arizona.
Hey, wait, we got that.
That was like the 4th game of the year, though. You know what I'm saying? The 3rd game of the year.
Hey, question. Have y'all heard that Boosie badass in the Desi skit when they were at the Atlanta game and they were singing they was drunk?
I ain't seen that.
Man, you gotta see that. You gotta watch it, man. Because this dude Boosie was so drunk. He at the basketball game. He like, we at the football game. And I'm thinking in my head, that's exactly what the Cowboys did in that Arizona game, man. They literally went to Arizona, just forgot they was going to a football game. You know what I'm saying? It just happens sometimes.
But like we got 5 losses. But like I said, we lost. I feel like we lost that Philly game ourselves. Arizona, we slept. It was early in the year. We still working out some kinks. We got punched in the mouth and we lost. Miami was just a normal good old NFL close loss. That's 3. Who was the other 2? I said, Buffalo, we just got our tail whooped. We just got whooped.
So y'all firing him? I know we're not talking about this, and we're not going to say if the Cowboys lose, but listen to me. I was looking at an article because I just want to know what's going on, and it's like top 10 available jobs.
Whooped our tail too.
Listen, I was reading this article on the plane coming back here, right? And do you guys know that ESPN has the Dallas Cowboys as the 3rd best available job in 2024? And I'm like, damn.
It's not
available. How is the job available? We got to go.
Hear me out. Hear me out on this. One, like I'm gonna answer both questions because I'm gonna start with what I think Mike has helped Dak Prescott with,
and then segue into what I was saying too.
Yeah, of course. I got this. This is like
like some
ESPN level analysis, man. But we actually talk football, unlike them characters on TV. But in my opinion, like he actually has just, I ain't gonna say simplified, but the routes and the concepts that he's asking Dak Prescott to execute, Dak Prescott is more comfortable with them. Like Dak Prescott does not have to analyze if CeeDee Lamb is going to be on an option route, is going to go here, there, or over there. Like they took out the option route stuff. They before Mike McCarthy got here, the route that CeeDee Lamb ran the most in his career was a curl route. Like like almost 30% of the routes that CeeDee Lamb ran in his career were curl routes. There's more slants. Of course, it's hitting a wide receiver in motion. There's more vertical routes now. And that's one of the things I do want to give Mike McCarthy credit for. Like, he tried to come in here and play conservative, run the ball, and just do horizontal passing. He saw that was not working, and he let Dak Prescott get some more vertical shots. Dak Prescott currently leads the NFL on touchdowns on vertical throws. So I think that Mike McCarthy did an overall good job of understanding Dak Prescott, getting Dak Prescott input about what he likes to do. That was one of the main things. He wanted Dak Prescott to be completely comfortable. If you don't like the play, don't worry about it. We will find something else that works just as well. And that's one of the things that he was vocal about in doing. So I like that approach by Mike McCarthy. And
oh, go ahead.
Mike didn't mess with none of his mechanics. So I don't listen. I don't want. We not about to listen to me. We not about to sit in here and try to give Mike credit for creating an MVP quarterback. He ain't do that.
Hold that thought. I got you. I'm let y'all cook. I gotta get to this.
Please, because there's a narrative out there that there's a portion of this conversation that. Please touch on that portion of the conversation, because we're not about to give Mike McCarthy all this credit for. We're not about to. I love him, Mike, but Dak been that dude for a couple years now, bro. Dak had a season just 3 years ago where he should have won the MVP. The only problem is everybody didn't hear about it. Why? Because Aaron Rodgers had the exact numbers.
Yeah,
he didn't even get a vote.
Dak Prescott mechanics changed under what's the old quarterback coach?
John Kidman.
Yeah,
John Kidman.
That's when his mechanics changed. That's the first year he threw for 30 touchdowns. But in regards to Mike McCarthy, though, you really shouldn't fire Mike McCarthy just based on how successful this offense, Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb has been together. This is his first year calling the offense, and Dak Prescott had his best statistical season. This is
and they won the division.
And they won the division. And this is CeeDee Lamb's best statistical season. He just broke Michael Irvin's longtime record. He just had double-digit receiving touchdowns.
And Tony went over 1,000 yards. And Tony Pollard went over 1,000.
Somehow. It's
crazy.
It's 17 games.
My guy's been balling, y'all. My guy's been balling.
Listen, you should give Mike McCarthy another chance just because of that. Because you think about it. Imagine if this offense was what it was week 1 going forward. Imagine if this was the complete offense from day one. You are probably a 14-win team over being a 12-win team. You're probably the number 1 seed. Dak Prescott is probably unanimous MVP, because you can't even argue that shit.
And listen here, these people talking about firing Mike McCarthy. I guarantee you, if they let Mike McCarthy go, he'll be hired in about 30 minutes.
Right. Think about this. You did that with 12 different offensive lines.
Listen here. Then you was without an all-pro corner. You was missing Trayvon Diggs.
Damn, since week 1.
We was missing
6-3.
Week 2. Week 3. Week 3.
Listen to me. Diggs been gone so long, I forgot he played this year, bro.
You ain't even miss him too much. And we love, I stand on business about Trey. That's my guy.
Bro, imagine winning Super Bowl without Diggs.
Just imagine if you had Bland and Diggs and Gilly and Jordan Lewis. Them boys,
you'd probably be giving up 6 points a game. I'm gonna tell you this right here. If you have,
hold on, let me get into the point real quick. What I was saying, like, bro, if you think about it, how many coaches would you take over Mike McCarthy right now? It ain't many. And if it is, something wrong with you. It ain't many coaches that you will take over him right now.
At least they're available.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, in the league that's available. How many in the league? Because how many coaches got more wins than him in the span that he been there? Not many.
Hey, landlord, I'm gonna ask you like this. Out of all, because listen to me, all the NFL coaches, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If any NFL coach can get to Dallas, or any coach can get to Dallas, they'll do what they have to do to get to Dallas, right? I'm gonna tell you this right now. Even out of active coaches, there's nobody that I would take over Mike McCarthy right now. Now, I will say this. There are coordinators I would take over his ass.
You talking about for him to be an OC, or you talking about taking his job and being the head coach?
Exactly. As a head coach, there's no one that I would probably take over Mike McCarthy as a head coach.
Okay.
As a coordinator aspect, there's some people I might change, because there are some people I think who are just like ridiculous.
But you gotta think though, your boy's been cooking though, Wes.
Listen, let me finish.
Your boy's been cooking, bro.
Think about this though. This is what I'm saying though. Look, Mike McCarthy came into this season trying to do something that only 2 Dallas Cowboy coaches have ever even done. And that is what? 3 consecutive playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, coming into this season right now, the only quarterbacks who have done this is Landry and freaking Jimmy. Listen to me,
bro. That's
I'm
gangster.
gonna tell you this: if Mike wins off of what he's doing right now, if Mike wins a Super Bowl with the Cowboys, his name is going in the roster. Raptors.
If he win the Super Bowl, he'll be the first coach to ever win in 2 different franchises.
Bro, he'll be
a Hall of Famer that day.
And you think about this. Even if think about this, there's only 2 coaches that have even transitioned from college to the NFL and had success. Who is that? Nick Saban, Pete Carroll. Now you can say Jim Harbaugh because he did go to the Super Bowl. He has a winning record. He does. But think about this, like even him, that's 3. So a college coach.
Our other coach, the came right after Jimmy.
Barry Swiss.
Barry.
I know you can't count it, but he won at Oklahoma. He won the Natty at Oklahoma. Then he came.
He sure did. He sure did.
Okay, if we think about it, we break it down. You got Harbaugh, Shanahan. Like, how many other coaches is better than Mike? For real. Like, you might prefer them a little over Mike, but is they just clearly better?
Hey, real quick, shout out to JJ DeMine for the $2 super. I meant to read it, my boy. He said if they get rid of Mike, Dak might dip too. Dak could make man in Dallas, but I know Dak Prescott is probably gonna stand on the table for Mike McCarthy.
Facts, and as he should. Cause like you getting a more comfortable Dak, you getting a more confident Dak. Like I said, man, Dak always been a confident dude, but I want you to realize you can't be fully confident if you don't trust the game plan. Like, hold on. They say you nervous. They say the only time you nervous is when you don't know what you're doing. One of them great quarterbacks said that. It was like Johnny Unitas or somebody. Somebody said it. But they was like, the only time you really nervous is when you don't know what you're doing. Like, you could tie your shoe flawlessly in front of 1 million people. You wouldn't be nervous. You know how to tie your damn shoe. You know how to ride a bike. You wouldn't be nervous about it. So I believe that comfortability that Mike McCarthy puts in Dak Prescott, it makes him more confident. Like, I just said this today on my show. I feel like Dak trusts Mike, and he had hope for Kellen Moore. Like, he believed in Kellen Moore, but he trusts Mike. That's different. You see what I'm saying? He trusts enough to be like, okay, Mike, what should I do here? Opposed to, I hope this work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I hope this work. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, landlord, and to add to that too, I also think Dak was a young man. It's like having, you know what I mean? Like, y'all know I'm the analogy king, man. That's what I do. God is blessed me with that ability, bro. But it's like dating Beyonce. It's like you a young man who don't know nothing and you dating a Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
Let him get that comment out. I like how he did that real quick.
What he say?
Oh, so El Professor with $2 super. He said Gilly, Bland, and Diggs together is Chucky scary.
That's scary, bro. That's horrific. Go ahead, Wes. My bad. I just
it's like dating Beyonce at a young age. Like, you know what I'm saying? This person, they got all this going. So guess what? Since they got all this going and they cast this big light, when she say pick up your damn shoes, you know what you do? You pick them damn shoes up. But as you grow older and you start grabbing stuff and getting stuff, you realize, damn, she Beyonce, but I'm Jay-Z. I know what I'm talking about in this space too. Yeah. And to be honest with you, think about this. I think Dak had to mature too, because young Dak was like, I'm gonna just do what I'm told. I'm gonna just hey. Amari Cooper, I know.
Nice, bro.
Listen to me. Amari Cooper, I know Philly. This is a real thing that happened in a game. This is a real thing that happened. What I'm about to tell y'all, it's a joke, but this is a real thing that happened in a game. Amari Cooper came up to Dak and told him in the huddle that they are sitting on the what? Curl route. Sitting on it. Mm-hmm. Dak told him what?
Run the play.
Base, shut your mouth and run the damn play. Goes out there, Amari Cooper bends his route. Instead of running the curl, the corner actually jumped the route. He just didn't catch the ball. What did he do? He tipped it. Amari Cooper ran into the end zone. We got saved that night. I'm going to tell you the difference between Dak now. Dak now is Amari Cooper doesn't even have to come tell him that. Dak is already telling Amari, we're not doing it. Obviously, Amari Cooper's not on the team. But now you have Dak that could see that thing, and I think he saw it then. I just don't think he had the, like I said at the beginning of this show, he didn't have the NUTSs to put them on the table and be like, because think about this, you change the play and it don't work. Bruh, have you ever tell your lady, hey man, I don't want to go to that restaurant. I want to go to this new restaurant. So you on hotspot now. You go up in there.
That happened though. That happened too. That happened already.
The first thing my lady gonna do is she gonna look at the guy, look at the thing. You take her to a restaurant that you want to go to that ain't good, and she want to go somewhere else.
And they screw up the meal.
They didn't screw up the whole night. You feel me?
But look though, you seen that happen though. You remember him when Mike McCarthy was like, I didn't really want him to do that at that moment, and it was just that aggressiveness.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I love the way, like, a real leader, a real boss, what you do, what real bosses do, they empower other bosses because they realize that, you know, when everybody else is strong around you, it's harder for you to fall. You know,
and I ain't got to be the only strong person around you.
Yeah, they said what that boy Jay said. So everybody could be each other's crutches. It's hard for us to fall when everybody else around you is empowered. And we see Mike McCarthy. We see Mike McCarthy empower other people. He empowered Dak Prescott. He said this from day one. This is who offense, West Coast. Who he said offensive.
Dak Prescott.
He gave it to Dak. He said, this is your offense. You make the calls. You change up the plays at the line of scrimmage. Dak is on his Peyton Manning right now, okay? That's where you see him at home. Here we go. He like, no, you go this way. You go this way. Oh, the mic is right here. He changing all kind of stuff. He look like a crossing guard, a parking deck director at the line of scrimmage. He pointing every kind of way before he hiked the ball. Dak is in his bag, man. He got full control of this offense. And you hear people like Aaron Rodgers giving him his props for that, right? Aaron Rodgers like, I ran this offense. I know how difficult it is. So let me give Dak Prescott his props, bro. I bet Aaron sitting back looking like, it's almost like you see a dude with your ex-chick or something. You know what I'm saying? Like Aaron just sitting back looking at Dak with this offense like, let me see if he gonna do this right though. Like, I know Dak all right, but he ain't me. Let me see how he play this. Then Aaron Aaron sitting like, damn, he did it. Okay, Dak, all right. Like, he getting a newfound respect for this guy while he's seeing him being surgical under his old offense. I guarantee you, Dak went up in Aaron's book after this year. Just seeing what he do.
And I bet you, Aaron, and what I love about it is Aaron Rodgers is what you would consider a standard quarterback. He's not a option quarterback. He's not an athletic quarterback. So you also got to look at who you get your praises from. You know what I'm saying? If you walking down the street and a bum be like, hey, man, you looking good. You like, oh, I appreciate you, my boy. Still smell like pee-pee, but appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? You walking down the street and goddamn Jerry Jones pulled down that wood. Hey, son, like that jacket. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying?
I said, he like my jacket.
You know what I'm saying? So guess what? You got to also pay attention to who's complimenting you. When Aaron Rodgers, think about this. And one thing I love about Aaron Rodgers is also the same dude who told an entire fan base when they was on a 2-game losing streak, y'all need to relax. So Aaron Rodgers has been known to be what? An asshole. And you know what? Assholes are always purposely honest. And they don't give a damn about your feelings. So we need to look at Aaron Rodgers through that same spirit. So just like when West Coast say crazy stuff, I'm the same person that say that real stuff later on. So when Aaron Rodgers say crazy stuff and we didn't like it, now that he's saying some more crazy stuff, you gotta believe it too. Why? Because it's coming from the same lips. You gotta look at who's giving you compliments. Aaron Rodgers, bro, listen to me. Aaron Rodgers
don't like nobody either.
That's basically where I was. That's basically where I was going.
As a guy who don't like nobody. So if he's giving you props,
where I was going.
You doing good. And look, we seen Dak become the MVP into that arch. You know what I'm saying? Like Aaron said this how many weeks ago? That was probably about 7 weeks ago. That was like before Dak even started being in MVP talks. You know what I'm saying? So I credit Rodgers for not jumping on the bandwagon late. He started giving Dak props early. He like, man, Dak cooking, y'all. Like, I don't know if y'all know this.
And you know who got, you know who, and the landlord, you know who else got some love like that? And this is gonna be a crazy thing I'm gonna tell you. You know who really put me on the CeeDee Lamb? You know who really made me change my opinion of him?
Who that?
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek, he said that boy smooth.
Bro, like I was literally, thank you. When you hear a guy, listen, it's a dude on my team. And I know Tyreek is that dude. I know dogs when I know a dog.
Yeah.
And when I'm sitting up here just watching a YouTube video, and I'm thinking he gonna say Devontae Adams. I'm thinking he's gonna say Devontae Adams, right? And he say CD. I'm like, it made me check me like, damn, Wes, am I not paying? Am I not doing
Am
something
I
right?
sleeping on my own, guy?
Am I sleeping on my own receiver?
I mean, listen,
And I
man.
love what he said. What he say? He said he's smooth, man.
But you gotta
CD
think
ain't the
about it.
fastest dude, but bro, his ability to catch the ball and just make guys move, miss, like I feel like CD has that sneaky speed. Like I had this one homeboy that literally he's only fast when he's being chased. Like literally, like he gotta have the ball in his hand. It's a different. And CD's like that, bro. Because sometimes I'll be like, bro, how did they not get him? Like, because he don't look super fast, but he's
Man,
exactly what Tony Kill said. He's
game
smooth.
speed.
Bro.
Game speed is way
He's
different than 40
smooth.
times. Game speed is way different than 40 times. But listen, man, like I don't think we even before CeeDee Lamb became the obvious number one in Dallas, he came out there and he was resetting all of Michael Irvin's records. Like
He would
people
have got
forget,
that last year.
yeah, like Michael Irvin did not get off to a fast start in Dallas. So like CeeDee Lamb, now that he had a 900-yard season as a rookie. He went for over 1,000 yards with Amari Cooper still on the team. He went for 1,300 yards the very next year. The put up or shut up year. Are you a true number one wide receiver? And now the man got 1,700 yards. So
That's crazy.
he has completely. If you look in the record books for starting your career in Dallas as wide receivers, you will see CeeDee Lamb face in every single record. Yards in the season, yards to start a season, completions to start a career. All that shit is belong to CeeDee Lamb, and that is high praise because. Disregard Michael Irvin, he destroyed most of Dad's records
How
outside of
about say,
touchdowns.
have you ever heard of an 88 in Dallas?
Man.
Shit, go ahead. Cook,
Nah,
man.
but for
Cook.
real though, but
Yeah.
you just gotta give him that love and respect for that. And salute to Donald Holmes, man, for the $10 cash app. I
On my
appreciate you for
end
the
too,
support,
man.
man.
Appreciate you, Mr. Dono.
Appreciate you, Mr. Holmes.
He said Devontae Adams predicted CD to have this type of season. He would know. I mean, like, if you want to know if somebody can do a job, ask somebody else that did it. He was.
Did y'all go ahead? I
ahead.
was about to say, did y'all see the on my show earlier? If y'all ain't catch it, go check it out, man. I had let the Packers defensive coordinator talk about him. You know what I'm saying? Tell us what he thought about CeeDee Lamb. And man, that dude looked like he was stressed out with. It looked like he ain't had no sleep all week. I promise you. That man been up all night trying to figure out what to do with CeeDee Lamb. He pretty much explained why, like back in the days, all the dominant receivers used to play the X, which is the wide receiver on the line of scrimmage. He said it used to be better because you can roll coverage, you can plan, you can just put your best corner over there. But he was like, in the last 5 years, these wide receivers be everywhere. He was like, they had the X, they had the Y, they had the Z, they motioning. So he was like, man, it's pretty much hard to even figure out where he gonna be at. So a lot of the Eagles people tried to troll CD, calling him slot boy and all these other people on TV trying to hate on CD. But when you the opposing defense, now you got to figure it out. Like, what in the world am I gonna do with this dude? Is he do too much? So it's like every day, every game in and game out, CD should be able to produce. Because if you stopping him at the X, he can move to the Y and then screw you over. He can move to the Z and screw you over. He can motion you in motion and just hit up the middle of the field or something and screw you over. Like, it should never be a time that CD can't get the ball. That's what I like about this offense the most. Because you know what Kellen Moore do? He'll have him in some of these different spots, but if he getting stopped, that'll be it. He'll be like, well, CD out the game. They taking CD away. We're going to throw it to him. Mike McCarthy like, oh, they taking CD away? Let's motion them and put them over here. Let's motion
and they do a really good job. They do a really good job. Yeah, that's a phenomenal point, man. They do a really good job of keeping him on the mo. Like, to be honest with you, man, I don't know why I'm thinking about this, but I'm up here thinking like, damn, what would Dez look like in this offense? Oh my God.
Man, it'd be hard to deal with Dez.
Bro, Dez never got moved around, bro. He never got moved around. Dez was never in an offense that moved him around. Never.
Think about that.
But hey, it's also a compliment to CeeDee Lamb route running ability, because CeeDee Lamb can run routes from every location that you put him in. Like he doesn't need a particular advantage, because one thing that people don't really give CeeDee Lamb credit for, he can create his own separation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I love it. Because you know one thing that they do, you seen that whip route they added in, they weren't running that
It's
last year.
unstoppable, bro.
They were not running it that last year.
We ain't gonna talk about it.
But listen, how can you stop it? Because listen, if you because the Dallas Cowboys are a West Coast centric offense. A lot of what we do are slant oriented route combos. If you're doing double slants, that is line. If you're doing a slant flat combo, it's dragging. So you done seen line and dragging 10 plays. All right, I'm gonna play inside of this man. All right, you're going inside trying to take away the slant. He right back out on the opposite side because he done ran a whip route on your ass. Now you done got beat by 5 yards trying to be cute.
Listen, man, CeeDee Lamb has been one of the better route runners since he came in the league. I remember one of his coldest routes to me was against the Bucks. It was against the Bucks. It was either the first year or the second year. But man, he just lined up on the line of scrimmage. He looked like you know how if y'all watch film, when it's a run play, the wide receivers they be kind of bullshitting. Like, I'm gonna just be real. Like, they know it's a run play. They'll just go out like they finna do something and then just play it off a little bit. So CeeDee come to the line like it ain't no real route. He just walk up like, yeah, I ain't doing that. Just broke out and score. I said, what up, Cole? That was one of the hardest routes I ever seen by CeeDee. But
it was the fake screen. It was the fake screen.
Yeah, he just stood there calm like, I ain't finna do nothing. Then boom, just broke out. Caught that boy, and it was touchdown. Like, when I seen that, I said, yeah. So when you hear Tyreek Hill say stuff like that, he's not talking about nothing but route running. When he says smooth, he talking about his routes. CeeDee don't have no wasted motion. This dude just precise and nice with it, man. I'm telling you. CeeDee like that, bro. He really like that.
Hey, salute to El Professor, though, for the $2 super. He said Packers coach basically said we have no chance. Listen, when you are the coach of one of the worst passing defenses in the National Football League and you're going to play all-pro quarterback and an all-pro wide receiver combination and you might be without your best corner, like I would feel a little anxious, some anxiety too. Like talking about this
shit.
Hey,
question. So how would you? I got maybe 15 more minutes. So okay. How would you, if you're the Packers and you don't have Alexander? How would you adjust?
There's not
much. All you can do is play cover 2 or cover 3. And
no, you know what you do?
Try to make us earn it.
No.
That's all. I was about to say, just try to keep everything in front of you and make us do some long, methodical drive. That's probably the best you can do.
There you go. That's
But Dak gonna bat you up in the zone too. He one of the best quarterbacks against the zone this year too. So I mean, pick your poison. It's a million ways to die, they say.
Yeah,
I think with Alexander being out, Cowboys have to be able to stop the run, because if you're the Green Bay Packers, you cannot allow your defense to be on the field 35 freaking minutes with Dak Prescott putting on a freaking show, bro. This is my thing. If you tell me that the Dallas Cowboys offense had the ball 35 minutes at home, Dak Prescott, they scored 40 points, bro. There's no way Dak doesn't score 40 points with 30 minutes, bro. So what Green Bay's going to have to ultimately do, and I'm going to tell you this right here, they're probably going to want the ball first.
Green Bay?
What did I say, the Packers?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Green Bay's gonna have to want to get that ball first. Reason being is because they're going to want to have long, methodical drives. Why? Because Green Bay's only mindset right now is their offense is way better than ours, right? The only way we can really stop their offense is to not have them on the field. It's the reverse of what I used to tell teams to do when they played Aaron Rodgers. Why? Because Aaron Rodgers will kill your ass. You know what I'm saying? You give him 25, 35 minutes. Like, come on, how many opportunities are you going to get?
Do you have them back stats over there? You got
so Cowboys
pulled up.
So Cowboys this week, I think Cowboys this week. I mean, this week we have to be able to stop the run, because if we're able to stop the run, that is going to shorten. Because that's the only way you can keep your offense on the field. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna think about this. If they're not able to run, then guess what this offense has to do? They got to pass. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I'll take 40 passing attempts against my defense against any offense in football.
Especially against that pass rush. I just see somebody, we don't entertain foolishness in the chat, man, but I just don't like when people lie. You know what I'm saying? Don't lie on the player. He said that some guy right here says that Dak struggles against the zone. Well, where your numbers at? Because the numbers don't say that. Dak has been phenomenal against the zone this year. So I mean, where do you come up with this stuff? So are you just blatantly lying on the player? Like where you get that from?
Man, a lot of folks. Listen, a lot of folks.
I want to know where you get it from, Wes. Come on now.
It's not that they get it from anything. It's just like, listen, people hear stuff it sounds so football that it just can't not be true. That's what I heard, and I got caught up in this last year, and I revealed it live on air. Henny's the one that did it to me too. You know what I'm saying? He kind of aired me out. You know what I'm saying? And you know what the conversation we was talking about? Jalen Hurts MVP, and I got on live TV without looking at stats. I'm just hearing what everybody else is hearing. Oh yeah, man, he's having a great season. Henny, you already know what Henny. Well,
Henny ain't gonna let you slip with no stats, bro. He ain't gonna let you slip with no
Henny
stats.
be like, well,
Henny might not say nothing the whole screen, boy. But if you say something about a stat, boy, he on your ass.
I'm gonna put it to you like this: if you're dropping stats and Henny don't interrupt you, that means he about to get you at the end. You know what I'm saying? And I fell trap for it. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, let me put this up on the screen real quick.
I ain't trying to pick on nobody, but I don't want cause you implying that we lying. I've done the research. I've seen the numbers. I want you to know that wherever you get your information from, it is incorrect. Okay.
Well,
let them know.
Real quick. Well, first let me read my boy Common Sense Lab because he had to send a $2 super, make sure that he get his proper love and respect. He said, CD, if a perfect blend of physicality and grace. I think you hit the nail on the head with that one. And in regards to zone, he started slow against zone in the old offense. Through weeks 1 through 6, Dak Prescott 0 touchdown, 3 interceptions against zone coverage and a negative EPA. The next weeks after that, 10 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 75.5% completion percentage, plus 6.8 CPOE.
The dude we talking about, talking to, he left already.
And a 56.4 success rate.
It's useless. It's useless.
We saw he turned to the side. He knew he was in trouble. Like, nope, I'm out.
We done smacked him with all kind of truth, and he gone. Like, I ain't got time for this shit.
Hey, listen to me. As soon as Henny turns to that side like that, because I don't know what Henny got on. He got like this.
Henny got something over that on him.
But as soon as he go to that turn to the right, and he start moving that mouse. Yes, in trouble. You better know what you're talking about.
I'm telling you. Now, that's what I'm just saying. Like, if you can't just blurt out incorrect things, bro.
No.
Like, you just can't do that, bro. You just can't do that. If I was just to say, Tony Pollard is the best running back in the league right now, that's not true. I can't just say that. You can't just say stuff. He having the best year. He having the best year as a running back this year. How can I say that? It's not true. Like, what is going on? You can't just make up stuff and just, you just can't do that, bro. You just can't do it, bro.
And you know what it really reveals? It reveals, because I mean, listen to me, the internet does exist, dog. You know what I'm saying? So it's like anything that you don't believe, you can always Google it. You know what I'm saying? So what it really lets you know is that it's easier and it's less time consuming for people to just kind of believe whatever that's going on or whatever is being said. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. At that moment, when I was saying that Jalen Hurts was possibly an MVP candidate, yes, I was looking at his game, but I didn't really go into depth with it. I was kind of just giving him the credit that everybody else was giving him. But as soon as I looked at the numbers, I was like, wait, pause, hold up. So even West Coast will tell you, man, every now and then I will get caught up. That's why I don't listen to like ESPN first takes. I don't be listening. When y'all hit me and be like, did you hear what Stephen A. Smith said? I'll be like, no, what did he say? Because I didn't hear it because I don't watch the show. Like, and the reason why I don't do that is because, man, whatever you fill yourself up with is what's going to come out. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be crazy because by the way y'all talk about Dak and the things y'all say, I can literally tell who you got.
I can tell what show they watch.
Yes, bro. Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, I can literally tell like how you guys say things and the things that I can literally tell. The things that the content, because literally what you put in is what comes out. Like the reason why I know my content stays rough and raw and why I know I'm always ahead, and not saying anything, I'm just saying in my content, is because I pride myself I'm not filling myself up with that. I don't watch ESPN. I don't know what Joy. I don't know what. I don't know none of that Speak Show. I don't know none of that. I don't watch.
The only stuff I see is when people share it on Twitter or something. I might see a
Fact,
clip.
and I
Or two.
see a 30
That's
second
about
clip.
it. Yeah, that's about it. Cause I don't look at none of that other stuff. Cause like it will poison your mind, and then it'll have you thinking a certain way. They feed their narratives and their, you know what I'm saying, their agendas and stuff like that. I don't.
Like some of y'all believe your quarterback sucks because people are telling you that. Like who's telling you that though?
Shout out to Tricks for becoming a trapper, man. I appreciate you, sir. I had modded you up too, man. So we appreciate
Like
you.
when
I don't mean to cut you off, Wes, but I need to get these two supers real quick. Because Common Sense Lab hit somebody. He hit you, Wes, with a 2-piece. Said much love, Wes. What part Dallas
appreciate you.
And then he hit me up with another 2-piece. He said, would and how would Terp get more tick? I would get Turpin involved back into the run game. Like
in the red zone,
especially in the red zone. Like he's a weapon. You know
remember that wheel route we was talking about? Just imagine Terp.
He already got a touchdown on the whip route.
He got a pass interference on it too.
He got a pass interference
on it too.
In the Miami game. And salute to Mike DC4L. He hit one of y'all with a 2-piece. He said Jenny stand on by, period. I don't know what Cub was talking about. But he's thugging. I don't know. But sounded good. Salute to Tricks for the $2 super over there. He said Bobby Taylor. Oh, Booby Taylor and Shady are pretty horrible.
Booby.
Hey, listen, somebody said, was Dak Prescott good versus the 49ers defense? I'm going to say something real quick that's going to be epic, right? No quarterback is good versus the 49ers defense, but you still got to beat them. I'm just being real with you. If you go look at the 49ers defense, bruh, they just have one of those defenses. The Ravens, go look at the 2010 defense. Best defense of all time. Was that team undefeated? Nope. It was not undefeated.
Ask them what quarterback was good in every game this year.
What quarterback is like they are systematically the best deep. Like, bro, everything they do. And I'm gonna tell you this. Not only is it a good defense,
it's that simple. What quarterback was good in every game this year?
Nobody.
Hey, it's not about one. It's not about that. Because think about this.
It's nobody. Yeah.
Think about this. The 49ers, everybody's assuming that the Cowboys are going to meet the 49ers in this epic game. Bro, the 49ers are going to have to play 2 games first before they even play us, bro. They're going to have to win some games themselves.
They could get upset. Who knows?
Like, think about this. Last thing I'm going to say before I get up out of here. Everybody said, and y'all know I'm not a Mavericks fan, but I love using this example because it's true. Everybody said the year the Mavericks was won the championship. You know who the best team in basketball was that year?
The Spurs. Yeah, we got.
What happened to the Spurs that year?
We had a bad.
What happened to the Spurs that year?
Oh, hold that. Tariq said he was asking about their zone defense. The real kicker to that shit, they played man the whole game. They talked about they threw a monkey wrench on our plan. They played zone all the way up until they played the Dallas Cowboys, and they played us like 70% man that game. So
everybody break tendency against us.
They actually had a tendency break game against the Dallas Cowboys. They played mostly man. I think the Dallas Cowboys weren't prepared for that. So I think that's one of the things that went into.
Listen to me. Find me a quarterback that listen to me. I have homework for y'all. Find me a quarterback that lit the 49ers defense up this year. Because however they did, I do want to take. That's some good deep. Because listen to me, and I promise you, you know what I'm saying. Just like we walk, people walk on the moon, but they don't do it every day. You know what I'm saying. So even if they did it once, show me a team that's done it consistently. But hey, the last Cowboy fans, we put so much. Instead of us, waking up and being excited about where we are today, we wake up and are almost nervous about the game plan. Listen to me. You are a 7-point favorite. You have earned the right to wake up on Sunday and confidently feel like your team is about to go kick some ass.
Facts.
Period. I'm not afraid. I'm not going to be afraid of the Green Bay Packers. I'm not going to be afraid that the Cowboys in the playoffs. We have earned the right to be confident the way we are. I'm not arrogant, but we are a 7-point favorite. That means Vegas thinks that in a playoff game, that's a blowout, bro.
Yeah,
in a playoff game, a 7-point favorite, That means they feel it's very lopsided towards you.
What about Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow?
Those are only two quarterbacks that had good games against that defense this year.
No, I broke it down even worse and said which quarterbacks had good games every game this year.
Nope.
Like,
None.
because
Dak.
that was one of the few games that Dak had bad game at. Like, I think I legitimately counted two bad. Let me see. I know Philly. No, the Buffalo game was bad. The 49er game was bad. That's
Hey,
two
John,
legit.
I
That's
know
two
you are.
legit
You're a
bad
Washington
games that
fan.
Dak had. That's two
You
legit
are.
bad games Dak had. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to throw Arizona in there, but out of 17 games, he had 3 bad games.
Yeah, hey, salute to Mike DC4L for the $2 super. He said Henny stand on business. Stupid voice text. Oh, I don't know what that is. Ruffalo, okay. But
Say,
yeah,
man,
man.
we about to get up out of here because I got to go handle some business, and he trying to fit into that chicken, man. That's crazy, man. That boy,
Hey,
yeah, that
man.
boy eating. That boy eating, man. What you eating? What you eating?
It's a cookie. Don't.
Oh,
Hey,
I need some of that.
It's one of them hospital cookies, so you know it's fire.
Ah, man.
Yeah, I know your mouth about to be dry in about 3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Did they have a Saran wrap on there? Like the Queen
They do.
like
They
you like
do.
it? You remember that?
Hey,
You know what that boy
was it
Day
melted?
said? He said, "Yeah, Big D, baby D, just like you like it." You know what I'm saying? With the wrap on it.
Hey, you
He
know,
slid that bit-
Henny got,
he
you know,
slid
Henny in
that
the
bit-
liquor.
Look, he
Go
slid that
ahead.
bit down the windshield. He said, "Here you go,
You know, Henny, he know when all the new snacks is coming out.
2024 snacks."
He know when all the 2024 snacks is coming out. Hey, you know, Hostie's cookies, they got a mean motherfucker.
It's a bad mother.
They got a new cookie coming out. A bad mother.
Got glitter in it.
Glitter.
He got glitter in it.
Look, y'all know I'm silly. But y'all know that was like improv when he did that, the Carl Jr. part. He was like, man, I seen her. She was eating a Carl Jr. burger and I wanted a piece. All that's improv, bro. He just came up with that on the fly. Like that dude, that's hilarious, bro. He hilarious. He was like, she had a Carl Jr. burger and I wanted a piece. Then he said her stomach had a little pudge in it and I thought she was just drinking 40s. She was already pregnant.
But hey, man, I'm glad to get up out of here. Man, tomorrow Saturday I have my event. I will be live at the event. I got 4 players coming out. If you need tickets, please inbox me. I got you. What up with you, my boy? No better peace. What's up, my guy? If you need tickets, inbox me. Man, we're not gonna think past Sunday, but man, you know, I'm very excited, bro. Like I have been to every playoff game that Dak has been involved in, and I will tell you this: I have never felt the way I feel today about how I feel about my Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? That's just being real. And when we played Seattle, Seattle was the #1 running team in football, and it felt weird until Antoine Woods freaking blew up that screen and we got that ball back.
Wait a
And
minute.
then we went to LA. We went to LA.
Before coming on the screen.
He said what?
He talking about the rest of the skit from Friday. He said we started rapping and that's how it happened. Worst day of my life.
Worst day of my life.
Hey, that boy, that crazy, boy. They said the worst day of my fucking life.
But yeah, man. So whatever I was saying, times 2 it. It's your boy West Coast. I'm out. I forgot what
I let you, boy.
All right, thought they want to know where your event at, man.
Oh man, I'm gonna tell you this right here. It's in the good part of Dallas. We'll put it on the address down there. Man, take the comment down so you can see it. Hey, listen to me, man. It's a West Coast playoff rally. I just need y'all to show up and so you can show out. That's it. You dig? I got Neville Gallimore coming out. I got Wanye Thomas coming out. I got Dorrance Armstrong coming out, and I got my boy Malik Hooker coming out, man. I got 4 of the homies.
And West Coast, make sure you tell them, you know, I already know you're gonna be working underhandedly, but hey, y'all better be paying attention. You know how we do with the interviews in the off season. So hey.
Yes, sir.
Pay attention.
So hey man, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be dope, you feel me? So make sure y'all tap in. You know, my boy, a cool moment. I'll tell you about it later, but I had a cool moment with Dorrance Armstrong at an event 2 weeks ago. Because he told me that his magic number was 10, the magic number he was trying to get to, that he felt that he'll get paid. And when he got that number, he was going to do the dollars, the money sign. I told him to do the money sign, right? So last week, if you go back and look at Dorrance Armstrong's first sack that he got, after he got the sack, Dorrance Armstrong looked dead at the camera and did this.
Hit
It
the
did,
money dance.
and then hit the money
Money
sign.
then.
You know what I'm
Yes, sir.
saying? So it was just like, I'm just telling you, like, the way you can connect with these dudes is dope. You know what I'm saying? My boy Malik Hooker, after that game, when he recovered the fumble against Philly, first thing he did is took his gloves off, walked to the sideline, handed me his gloves. You feel me? So your boy is making connections, and we are making connections that's going to stick so that we can utilize those in the offseason to have interviews. And more importantly, so we can utilize these to have conversations with guys that nobody else talks about, and they can tell us stuff that nobody else is going to tell us. That's what's most
Hey,
important to me.
hey, we need to give Wes his props, man, his flowers, man. I think in the space don't nobody tap in better with the players than West Coast Cowboy.
Not at
So,
all.
like, don't nobody tap in better with the players than West Coast. Yeah, I stand on that. So, hey, man, give our guy his props. Hey, I don't know if nobody got more relationships, more, you know what I'm saying, dynamics with the players, man. So that's big West Coast for a reason, man. Y'all give our guy some props. And hey, we gonna be bringing them folks in now. You know how we get down. So stay tuned, man.
Facts.
Hey,
Hey,
and
appreciate you,
and
West Coast, what you do for the space, sir.
facts, man. And hey, and shout out to all the friends of the show, man, because they all show love, man. So hey, man, I'm up out of here. You already know what it is. Hey, tomorrow, make sure you tap in. It's gonna be live. What up with you 915 tours? We've been talking about it all show now. Make sure y'all tap in. It's going to be live Saturday. It's gonna be it's a pep rally. Hey, this is not a come and talk football. This is a 100% come and have a freaking good time with 4 Dallas Cowboy players. That's what this is. That's what this is. This is not a come and sit and talk about what the Cowboys gonna do. This is a come and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? We're done talking football. I'm gonna tell y'all this. If y'all notice, we didn't even really talk about Cowboys and Green Bay actual matchup. We've been done with that for like 2 days now.
Well,
You
we
know what
ready
I'm
for
saying?
This
this.
game, man. We ready.
We're waiting for the game now. We're in play. We're each one of us are all players too. So it's like we've all played the game, and we all know at this point of the game, we're not talking about matchups anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's over, and it's time to go out and execute now. We've talked about it. It's execution. So guess what? Tomorrow, we're gonna relieve some stress. We're gonna have a good time. Everybody gonna get home safe. They gonna get back to their room early because my event started at 4. You dig? And then guess what? They're gonna go out there and they're gonna beat the heck out these dang Packers. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what the agenda is this week. I will highlight at y'all. I will be live. Next time y'all see me, I will be live at an event. Actually, I'll go live in the morning before I go to the event. But hey, other than that, man, you already know what it is, man. Never look down to the stars up.
Peace.
Peace, man. Appreciate y'all.
Appreciate